40% of the African slaves went to Brazil alone. 40% went to Brazil. I wonder how many made it to North America. The last figure I heard was 4%. But they want us to think that we African? Have you ever heard of an African Brazilian? Have the Brazilian people delineated? Has there been an ethnogenesis in the country of Brazil? Do they acknowledge their Afro roots to an extent, but recognize they're their own distinct culture and people, or do they regard themselves as Africans instead of Brazilians?
Arrived in Brazil in the early 16th century, and the slave trade continued until it was officially abolished in 1888. The enslaved Africans in Brazil were primarily used in the production of sugar, coffee, and gold. The harsh conditions and brutal treatment led to a high mortality rate among the enslaved population. Many slaves resisted their captors through revolts, the formation of maroon communities, and the preservation of their cultural traditions. The legacy of the African slave trade in Brazil is evident in the country's diverse population, which includes a large Afro-Brazilian community. Elements of African culture, such as religion, music, and cuisine, have also left a lasting impact on Brazilian society.
Damn, in North America, is there a long-lasting impact of African culture, African ceremony, African cuisine? Guys, are we over here in North America eating fufu and jollof rice, or are they doing that in Brazil? Because that's where most of the African slaves got shipped to, y'all. Come on. We don't see this same kind of culture upheld in North America. I wonder why.
Elements of African culture, such as religion, music, and cuisine, have also left a lasting impact on Brazilian society.
I don't think I've ate an African dish in my life, guys. I'm not even joking. I don't think I've ate a single thing. You know what? Actually, I have. There was some times that I got hungry and I would eat air. You know them starving Africans, they be
The British Caribbean colonies, including Jamaica, Barbados, and the Leeward Islands, were another significant destination for enslaved Africans, receiving an estimated 2.5 million people. The British established their first Caribbean colony in Barbados in 1627, and the demand for labor in the sugar plantations quickly led to an increase in the importation of slaves. Life for enslaved Africans in the British Caribbean was characterized by harsh working conditions, brutal punishments, and a high mortality rate. Many slaves sought to escape their bondage by forming maroon communities or participating in revolts, such as the Jamaican Maroon Wars and the Haitian Revolution. The influence of the African slave trade can still be seen in the Caribbean today, with many people of African descent living in the region. African cultural traditions have also left a lasting impact on the Caribbean, particularly in the areas of music, dance, and cuisine.
damn, where is the African influence of music, dance, and cuisine in North America? Hold on, if they're saying that most went to Brazil, 4 or 5 million, the second most went to the Caribbean, 2 to 3 million. Is North America at least going to be third place, guys? Is North America can at least be top 3 destination that the African slaves went to? Where does North America rank on this list if we're all supposed to be from Africa?
Number 3, the Spanish Americas. The Spanish colonies in the Americas, which included present-day Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, and the Caribbean,
Damn, we getting a little bit closer to North America, but still, we're not talking about North America. We're not talking about what would become the United States of America. Top 3, and America is not one of them. But we all come from Africa. We all need to be rocking dashikis and learning how to cook jollof rice and shit, right? We have so much African cuisine and culture and music, right? I wonder where North America ranks on this list. Come on. I think we're going to find the least amount of African slaves in the world during the transatlantic slave trade. The least amount of them ended up in North America.